What's up, wave makers? It's me, Mommy Monat. I got a new phone. I got the Samsung S21 Ultra, so I decided to film on it today because I just kind of wanted to see how the video worked on it. If it sucks, I'm sorry. If it doesn't suck, cool. Let's look at some memes. All MLMs destroyed in a single sentence. If the average annual income for 92% of your company is under $200 and the starter kit cost is $200, tell me again how you just invested in yourself by joining. Oh, silly, silly skeptic. Ye of little faith. You have to believe that that $200 is gonna turn into $2 million. You have to just manifest it hard enough. What's that? You've been in the company for 5 years and you still have spent way more than you've ever made? You're not trying hard enough. You're not believing hard enough. Don't you want to provide for your family? They hardcore sell it like that. Oh, $200 is nothing. It can turn into so much more. And it almost never does. Like, there are way better ways to invest in yourself, dude. I mean, everybody's different. Everyone's got different talents. But for sure, you can spend that $200 on investing in yourself in so many better ways than joining an MLM. Next post. It's just titled No. What's white and black and white and black and white and black and white and black and white and black?
Hey, I sell vegan, cruelty-free hair care and skincare products. Contact me if you're interested.
No.
Okay. Just trying to help a girl out.
Thank you, but I'd rather be ugly than join a pyramid scheme. What the fuck did I just read? I don't understand the first part of this. Oh, is this like Tinder or something? Because I'm trying to look at the font on top and it looks like it says you matched with someone. I don't know. I've been married for 9 years. I don't know how Tinder works. It sounds like maybe they were trying to send a pickup line or something and then the other person just didn't respond until they were pitching them an MLM. Like, what the fuck? Let me scroll down to the comments and make sure I know what's going on. Okay, the second highest comment is, isn't this Tinder? Okay. So I'm not that out of the loop on things, but still. I'm pretty sure Madison Harnish did a video about dating apps and MLMs. But yeah, this shit happens all the time. No one is safe from the Huns. Not even when you're looking for love. Vegan, cruelty-free hair care and skincare products. That must be Monat, right? I guess it doesn't matter. Also, I'd rather be ugly than join a pyramid scheme. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense because they were saying hair and skincare. I'd rather be ugly. Ooh, a Limelight one. Well, it says Limelight, but just so everyone knows, that company goes by Limelight now. It's titled, it's almost like smiling less means less wrinkles.
I'm not sure about y'all, but after putting 3 years worth of photos side by side, I'd say I'm aging in reverse. There is no filter on that last picture either. Just some good old results from all natural, effective products. If you're needing a customized skincare routine and would like to try some samples, holla at your girl. Taking care of your skin is more important than covering it up. Filters are great, but glowing skin is better.
Yeah, that's extremely obvious. What are you thinking, ma'am? If I go like this, I'm gonna have these crazy smile lines. If I go like this, I don't have them. So there we go. Dude, this bitch be tripping. Do these Huns not see themselves and hear themselves? And you know what's crazy? When I was with Limelight too, I have a video where I was going through all my old Hunbot posts. Honestly, I didn't even see the inconsistencies with some of the stuff I was posting. I was just posting it. You good, sir? You good. I think I remember sharing a few pictures or whatever of this girl who was like, this is me after trying Proactive. This is me after trying this skin and this skincare and this skincare and this skincare. And here's me after Limelight. But the Limelight one, looking back, she was clearly wearing foundation in that picture. So I'm like, how did I not see that? I honestly think it's just part of the brainwashing. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh my god, I was so brainwashed. But when you're in so deep with MLMs, you literally lose sight of reality. Isn't that weird? Plus, I'm sure in the past 3 years you've gotten a better phone with a better camera, so that might contribute to aging in reverse. It still looks like there's a filter on it, doesn't it? Not that her skin was ever bad either. It never was. If she's complaining about wrinkles, maybe we all just shouldn't smile so much, huh? Monat! The blinkers on these Huns are giving them very strong tunnel vision. Hun in green. Oh shit.
I literally stand by Monat hair products. They're amazing.
Why was there a lawsuit for hair falling out?
You shed hair every day? And that's false because it grows hair back. There's a lawsuit for all hair product companies because people want money. Look at these clients that use Monat. Most cosmetologists say that because they want people to buy their products.
Not to be that person, but Monat isn't FDA approved and isn't a professional product. As a cosmetologist, I wouldn't use it, but if it works, it works. It's like shampoo and conditioner at Kroger, kinda. Just make sure if you're selling it, just be careful because you're gonna be the first person that blame if it doesn't work for them.
Have you tried it? Any products at all? Monat is better than a lot of salon products and I should have sued them for the damages done to my hair. I'm talking about just shampoo and conditioner. Monat products are sealed and have natural-based products. I don't think 95% of salon or Walmart products are even sealed. You can open them and touch the products.
I tried to love this stuff, but realized it was only because of how hyped the people selling it that made me comfortable in trying it. My head started itching like crazy and felt like it was on fire, lol, really weird. I immediately threw everything away after I watched ABC 10 News and saw that there was 13 investigations. Also, MLM is called multi-level marketing, and that's exactly what Monat is. Trust me, I wanted to love it because the packaging is so cute and it smells so good, and I'm amazed at people that are able to use these products and still have healthy hair, but I realized that the company doesn't care about you or their hair products. It's all about the money.
How can you say that they don't care about you or their hair products? Lol. There's billions of people using the products. They're known for their hair products. This company had made 55 millionaires within only 5 years. Also, your hair would itch when your pH balance is off. Some of the shampoo do deep cleanses and that's what I could understand, the fresh short tingly feeling in your hair after a wash. Your skin might be sensitive to certain products.
I tried it and it just wasn't for me. I guess I lost a lot of hair and it dried the fuck out of my hair, but when I stopped using it is when I noticed I was getting my hair back. It's not for everyone though. I know a lot of people it has worked for.
When I first tried it I shed a lot of hair too, but after the first week my hair was a lot fuller. It's a process that you have to trust.
I used it for 3 months, lol, so I definitely gave it time, but Olaplex is amazing for me.
Did you use any other products outside of Monat? Any other products, gels, curling cream, heat protectant? Anything at all?
No ma'am, just their stuff.
Did you use the correct wash and technique for washing your hair?
Took the hair quiz with who I bought from and also used their oils and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think your coach taught you correctly.
Or they just didn't work and that's okay. Oh my god. Holy moly, where to begin? Let's go back to the beginning because there's just so much shit wrong with this. Okay, to be like, you shed hair every day. There's a difference between natural hair shedding and hair loss. And I just hate when the Monat Huns do this because it literally is disregarding the people who straight up lost their hair. And I'm obviously not someone who really cares about my hair very much. Having shaved it and shit before, like, I don't really care what my hair looks like. But some people do. Some people put all of their self-confidence into their hair. And imagine how that must feel to be sold a product and be like, look at how amazing this is for your hair, and then to have your hair just fall out. It's sad, like I feel bad for those people. And then she just like literally just points fingers everywhere. There's a lawsuit for all hair product companies. I doubt that. I mean, yeah, sure, lots of them, because people just want money. Like, okay, who told you that? Your upline? Even if that was the case for every other hair product company that has a lawsuit active against them or has had them filed in the past, even if that were true, that doesn't make it also true for Monat. And there's fucking proof of this shit. Like, they didn't Photoshop those pictures of their scalps turning bright red and flaking and breakage. Like, we see it so much. As anti-MLMers, we do see it a lot. And you would think that these people see it a lot too, but maybe they just turn a blind eye. I just don't know what to do with these people. But continuing on here, the whole argument, well, have you tried it? Because you can't say anything bad about it unless you try it. And it's like, well, that's definitely not true. I've never tried meth and I don't need to try it to know that it's not good for me. I know that's an extreme example and I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying it's not a valid argument. I mean, it's a straw man. And why would you try it? With all the people, like someone was saying, 13 investigations, probably, I mean, a lot more people have lost hair than that, but 13 investigations is still a lot. Well, I know one of them is a class action at least. There's probably multiple that are class actions, honestly. But anyway, why would you be expected to try it when that many people have had problems with it? I guess the kind of message in today's video is these Huns really don't see reality. I put way too much product on this eyebrow and now my son is crying, so I'm gonna take a break, try to fix it, try to to fix my baby. Sorry guys, motherhood calls, you know how that goes. My eyebrow ended up drying before I could fix it, so it's just gonna be one of those days. Anyway, where the heck were we? She says Monat is better than a lot of salon products and I should have sued them for the damages done to my hair. Like, what? Yeah, I guess if your hair was damaged, you should have sued them, but you didn't, so they must not have been that bad. And then she's all like talking about the whole sealed thing. Like, I will never understand why Monat huns think that that is something worth bragging about, like as if nothing is ever sealed anywhere else ever. There are plenty of shampoo and conditioner products that are sealed. Like, I mean, maybe not like fucking VO5 or something, but you wanna just sit here with me? How am I ever gonna get anything done today? This is how today's gonna go? Really? Yeah, this kid. This is what I get for saying that he did so good last week. Now he's just like, I'm gonna make up for it and make sure you can't get anything done. She's like, I don't think 95% of salon or Walmart products are even sealed. 95%? Really? Is that what you think? The only reason, from what I understand, that Monat products are sealed the way they are is because just the way that they are distributed. Like, because some people do buy them wholesale, quote unquote, I guess for distributor prices, and resell them in their salons and stuff like that. Once it leaves their company, it goes into the hands of an individual. I mean, they really should be sealing their products so you know that you're not just like buying used products from a distributor. There's just a lot that goes into it. That's just the nature of multi-level marketing, because they're still technically, you know, responsible no matter where you buy their products from. So if they don't seal them, yeah, you can't have a distributor tamper with their shit and be like, look at what Monat did to my hair, even though, I mean, that already happened. So I guess it just seems so obvious to me that this isn't anything worth bragging about. It's just like, it's just obvious why they do it, that there are a lot of reasons why they do it. So it's just like not worth bragging about at all. There's billions of people using the products. They know that there's only, what, 7 billion people in the world? Almost 8 billion people in the world? You can't say billions of people are using the product? It all just probably comes back from, you know, wherever they're getting the whole Monat is the #1 selling hair care brand in the world or whatever, which is not true. The only people who have said that are Monat. Monat's the one who said that, and then they're spreading it around saying that it's the #1 selling. Like, it's not. It's just 100% is not. That is a straight up lie. Now, maybe in direct selling terms, sure, maybe you could say, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it probably is. You could probably say that Monat is the #1 selling direct sale hair care in the world. It's just not #1. Like, it just isn't. It's like, what a stupid, it's just such a dumb statistic. Billions of people are using the product, whatever. 55 millionaires within 5 years doesn't seem like a lot to me, especially considering that they recruited millions of people in that time frame. And, you know, to defend this company so hard and to try to sell the opportunity so hard that it can be all like life-changing and shit, but there's only 55 millionaires in 5 years. Like, what? What? Like, what? I don't get it, dude. There's just nothing worth bragging about in what this person is saying. Your hair would itch when your hair pH balance is off. Your hair should never itch. Your scalp might itch, but if your hair is itching, you have a problem. You need to go to a doctor or see like a sorcerer or something. Like, I don't know, because that shit ain't normal. The whole pH balance shit, that's hype marketing. 99% of the time, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about when they're talking about, oh, your pH balance is off. I mean, obviously there are things that this person has said that make me go, okay, obviously they don't know what they're talking about. This is probably one of them. I just can't confirm or deny it because I'm not educated in these things. Yeah, it just, none of it makes sense at all. Your skin might be sensitive to certain products, and that's fair. You know, it's very likely that a lot of the people who had hair loss from Monat can be contributed to allergic reactions. You know, no one is denying any of that. What we hear all the time, it's a process that you have to trust. You have to trust the process. And then meanwhile, there's so many people who have trusted the process and ended up with literal hair loss, like actual hair loss, because it was not good for them. We've just seen time and time again, people be like, oh yeah, it takes 3 months for Monat to start working for your hair. When most of the time, that's when people say say, yeah, I had been using Monat for 3 months and it was fine. And then after 3 months, I started having hair loss and I started having all these problems. We hear that a lot. The laugh reacts are really funny. And like, she's trying to be like, oh, well, it must have been because of this. It must have been because of that. And it's like, why can't you just admit that the products didn't work for her? Besides, if you have to follow all these rules to get a fucking shampoo to work for you, that's not a shampoo that I want to use. Again, none of this is selling me on Monat. I'm really not sure what she's trying to do here. Just based on the laugh reacts alone, I would have said to stop trying a long time ago, sis. The correct technique, like you need a technique to be able to use Monat. And of course, obviously you have to get rid of all the products you've ever used and only use Monat, and talk to any Monat representative and they'll tell you that Rejuvenique oil is their holy grail, which this person said they used. So if they were using Rejuvenique, shouldn't they have had like all these magnificent results? I mean, $100 a bottle, sis. That ain't something to laugh about. I love this color of lipstick. This is one of the deck of Scarlet palettes I have, and they have 2 lipsticks that come with it, and I just love this color. I don't have this exact color in anything else. And it's just so pretty, sir. Anyway, let's do one more. Oh, damn. Another Amway story? We've been all up on this Amway drama the past few weeks. What's up? It's just titled, I was beyond mad, and I finally recovered enough to post my experience here. Amway is pure evil. Oh my god. I'll come right out with it. I lost my dad from Alzheimer's last year. For his last few months, he was living in a memory care facility that was set up in a house in the middle of a prime residential area for my city. Once he was in the facility, he declined pretty quickly, and it wasn't long before we were making arrangements for a hospice nurse to visit. Because of COVID restrictions, the family had to gather out on the front lawn, and only one of us was allowed inside the house to visit him at any one time. Unbeknownst to us, the owner of the house 6 lots down the street was an Amway distributor. This person was savvy enough not to shill to the residents of the house. Apparently she tried once and was turned away when she learned the residents had dementia and were not in a state to make decisions like this. But seeing a family on the front lawn, people who were obviously not residents, that turned her into target mode. At first, when walking up, she seemed sympathetic, asked us why we were there, and we didn't answer directly because of the emotional difficulty of the moment. That's when she made her pitch. I know, she said, that it costs a lot of money to take care of your loved ones in a place like this. I'm looking for new people to mentor. She didn't get much further. That's when the owner of the facility, who had encountered her before, stormed out of the front door with steam coming out of her ears and fire in her eyes and her voice. Get out, now! You've been told before your Amway bullshit is not welcome here. Get away from this family before I call the police. Amway still started to protest until I stood up and started approaching her. I'm a big guy and I can do a really effective angry face. She about tripped over her own feet as she started speed walking back to her front door 6 houses away. 2 days later, my dad passed away and he's sorely missed. And from what I understand, the facility owner filed a restraining order against the Amway shill. She can't be forced to move from her house, but the order prevents her from occupying the facility's property, including the sidewalk in front. Amway must be destroyed. Holy shit! This makes me so mad! My great aunt is going through pretty much the same thing right now, and it's been really hard on the family. Like, she didn't even have the luxury of having anyone be able to visit her. She was only allowed to FaceTime people over the past year, and it's been really, really hard, especially on her kids and her husband. She's on a very steady decline right now, and it's hard. And I'm not saying any of this for sympathy or anything. It's like, she's kind of been going through this for a lot of years, so it's just the natural progression, and it's really sad. That being said, that is so fucking hard. Like, at least you can visit people in this situation, and for someone to take advantage of that and be like, because she knows, she straight up knows what kind of facility that is, that the people who are visiting are probably essentially grieving, even though, you know, their loved ones are still there and alive. You know, you kind of do grieve over dementia patients even when they're still alive, because they're just not the person that you used to know. Maybe she's never experienced someone with memory loss like that, or dementia, or, you know, Alzheimer's or anything like that. Maybe she just doesn't understand the gravity of the situation and how hard that is on the families. But honestly, I think even if she did know, she wouldn't fucking care, because it's just all about getting her Amway shit out there. It's just so horrifying. Like, it's awful that there are people in this world who treat other people that way, like literally treating them like dollar signs. And in Amway especially, why is it always mentor? It's always mentor. Like, I've told this story before, but I've gotten pitched Amway. I mean, I didn't know it was Amway at the time. You guys told me it was Amway, but it makes sense now. Same thing, like, I used to take Sparrow to a baby dance class a few years ago when she was like 1.5 years old, and there was this other mom there. I mean, there were obviously other moms there, and I got approached and she was asking me what I do. I was like, oh, I'm a dog groomer. That's what I was doing at the time. And she was like, oh, well, me and my husband are being mentored by this couple, and we're gonna retire by the time we're 30, and we're gonna blah blah blah. And I was like, cool. And that's it. Like, I straight up just like left it there and she never talked to me again. My baby sir. Damn. I mean, I'm glad that the person who owns the property called her out because it's just so scummy, dude. And I'm glad she got a restraining order. It makes me so mad that people just exist like this out there. Mr. Sir is not letting mommy get anything. Like, I got all this spit on my shoulder. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a hard time getting stuff done today. It just seems like it's gonna be that kind of day. Yeah, a lot of you guys hit me up just to ask how I'm doing with motherhood and stuff, and before I go off and read my patrons and stuff, I do want to say, like, I wanted to start doing the weekly live streams and stuff, but it's just been really hard with Griffin being the age he is. Even though I have my husband home, he gets overwhelmed. I'm with him all day, and even just getting a break to take a shower is a lot to overwhelm my husband. Sometimes he gets like this. Sometimes he just gets a little fussy, and you just gotta give him the bouncies, and you gotta stop what you're doing, and you just bounce, and then you bounce, and you bounce, and then you go... and then you bounce him. I've learned how to deal with him and he doesn't stress me out or anything. Not usually anyway, sir. But I get it. I mean, I'm home all the time and my husband works and he comes home and the last thing he wants to do is deal with a crying baby. So I get it. So, I mean, as much as I want to keep doing live streams, it's just been hard because of family stuff. I absolutely will get into it again. I promise you guys I will. It's just right now, the timing's not good. I mean, I struggle with getting 2 videos a week out and I love the idea of streaming. It like gives you guys extra content every week and I love that. I want to be able to provide that, but my family comes first and I have to comply with the needs of the young ones, don't I? He's 3 months old now, so he should start kind of chilling out a little bit in the upcoming months and then maybe we can revisit the live stream thing. So that's where we're at right now with my family. I'm doing okay because I did tell you guys I have PPD. It seems to be getting better. I've been eating better lately and I think just generally trying to take care of myself more, but it's hard. It really is. Sparrow is obviously pretty easy, so I'm thankful that she's an easy kid while I deal with her brother, but wouldn't have it any other way. But it is nice to be able to put a baby down sometimes. I gotta read my patrons, dude. I'm about to thank my supporters, my patrons, my YouTube members, and if you want to be on the list I'm about to read off or gain access to our Discord server or our postcard club or, you know, some merch deals, get access to videos one day early sometimes when I am able to, you can either go to patreon.com/SavannahMarie or you can click the join button beneath this video. That's probably, both of those ways are probably the best ways to support me if that's what you want to do. Also, I'm gonna have some new merch coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that, but that's the best way to support your girl. Thank you to everyone who's supporting me, including Fallon Lowry, Sabrina Franklin, Julia Nieberdowski, Amanda McMahon, Elizabeth Wyatt, Eve Blondo, Karina Winman, Meredith Nakata, Molly Wasilewski, April Lindblom, Boris Geller, Daniel Urena, E. Higgins, Eric Louder-Craddock, Evan Adler, Jerry Duncan, Justin Kelsey, Kelly Craffield, Kim Cartwright, Laura Lynn Martin, Maddie Darley, Rachel McHenry, Samantha Jackson, and Tuesday the 13th, and to the rest of my fabulous patrons, supporters, friends of all walks of life. Thank you so much for being here and for being you. Thanks for making it to the end of this video, even if you're not a patron. Just thank you. Just thank you. Thanks for dealing with me while I tiptoe through the woods of motherhood. It's a lot, but I'm okay. Keep making waves, babes. I'll smell you all later. Mommy Tsunami out.